Better help, better help. It's all about that mental health. Hey man, look, sometimes we really need to just express our feelings and talk to somebody to get it off your chest. And you know what? I think it's important that mental health is being discussed more nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's why we F with BetterHelp. And this podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Okay? So, here's the thing, right? BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, so you should give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress, okay? And just for y'all, we got a special treat, okay? All you got to do is go to betterhelp.com/foods and you get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/foods. One more time, that's betterhelp.com/foods. Yo, my guy, have you had that truff sauce?
Yes, I have.
Fire, bro. And not only does Truff have bomb-ass sauce, they got some delicious pasta sauce, that spicy marinara with the truffle is bomb, and they got this truffle oil, bro. I've been like popping popcorn. You know how I love popcorn. I pop some popcorn, sprinkle some truffle oil on it, got some truffle popcorn, bomb. Truff's line of luxury pantry staples is designed to elevate every dining experience. Truff is more than just condiments, it's an experience. Truff's distinctive flavor profile and gorgeous packaging make their products must-have pantry staples and panty staples. I sprinkle a little truffle oil on the panties and I put them in my mouth. Okay?
All right.
Truff offers a little something for everyone. Whether you're looking to kick up the heat or add dimension to your dish, one of Truff's sauces is sure to do the trick. And just for y'all, we got a special treat. Get 15% off site-wide plus free shipping with promo code DUDES at truff.com. That's 15% off everything at Truff, TRUFFF as in fire.com, promo code DUDES. Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods.
That's actually really fucking good.
All right, brothers and sisters, welcome back. Members of the congregation, members of the church, welcome back to Dudes Behind the Foods. I am Reverend Tim Chantarangsu.
And I am Reverend David So.
Hallelujah. Welcome back. This is the day that the Lord has made. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
Amen. He came from heaven to earth to show the way from the earth to the grave.
Across.
Oh, no, you're right. Shit. Sorry, God. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high.
Yeah, see, I told you I went to church, you fucking stupid sons of bitches.
Yeah, you heathenistic bastards.
Dude, I got some random DMs where people were just like, dude, there's no way you went with that potty mouth of yours. There's no way you went to church. You don't believe in God. I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this talk here, you piece of shit? I tell you this, I'm going to heaven before you will because I'm not judging you, idiot.
There's no way, and I've made this argument before, there's no way that God will be like, you know what, man? You lived an amazing life. You were so kind to people. You were great. You loved everybody. You showed everyone love. You lived with the spirit of God in your heart. But you said shit a couple times. You gotta go hang out with Hitler, bro. Sorry about it.
I'm the same as Hitler, apparently. Jesus, dude. I like this alcoholic root beer.
Yeah, we had some left over from the last episode, so.
But I'm probably going to plan to have a kid in a couple years. And there's no amount of time that's as free as I am now for when I have a kid. So I'm going to get it in now.
That's smart because let me tell you, man, nothing has made me want to get healthier more than Veyda. And not just because I feel like I want to be around for longer and be a healthy dad and shit, but because I'm tired, bro.
Dude, I can only imagine, dude. Especially because now she's walking around.
Yes.
I always say, like, babies are always trying to constantly commit suicide every day. They're just trying to kill themselves all the time.
No, literally, the other day, yesterday, it was in slow motion. I was like, she was walking, like, right under this table, and I was like, watch out for Ella. She went,
of course.
crying. But then she was cool in like 2 seconds.
You know what's so funny about babies? They'll smash their face into something, but if you don't react, they won't react.
You know what? I thought it was true. But no, she'd be hurting.
Okay.
And she'd be crying. And like the other day she fell, and instead of going like we usually do, she fell like on the back of her head, and I was just like, I looked at her, and she looked at me. But yeah, man, she's walking now, so, and she likes very tossy aroundy playing. So I like there's a thing I do where I go 1, 2, and I like Superman her across, and I go and I run across the room and I run back, and she loves it. She cackles, she giggles.
That's your problem, dude. You love your kid too much. You decided to find one thing that makes her happy, and you did it over and over again.
Oh, I give her 2 max. And I go, okay, one more Veyda.
You just wait till they fucking talk, and they go, again!
Oh my God.
Again!
Well, so she kind of like, she knows now. So Chia does this thing with her. She goes, mommy's coming for you. And Veyda goes, and then Chia snatches her up and like twirls her around, and Veyda cracks up, but like, and then we put her down, and she walks off again and kind of waits for us to be like, mommy's coming, and we snatch her up, but afterwards I'm like, oh man.
Are you sad from the day where she looks at you and you go, Daddy's here? She goes, where's mommy? And then shoves you away.
Well, you know what? It's kind of it's not that it's happening, because Veyda definitely like loves me, right? But I work, when I'm gone all day, right? Even with this shit, when we shoot like 2-3 hours a day, it's like an hour or less drive here, hour or less back. So I'm gone like maybe like 5 hours, right?
Yeah.
So, and then there's days where it's just Chia and Veyda all day. So for sure, she's way clingier to Chia. Like, I'll see her do stuff with Chia that she doesn't do with me. Like, she'll just, like, Chia will be laying down sometimes, and Veyda will just go, like, lay on her. And she rarely does that with me. So she's a lot more cuddly with Chia, because I feel like they've spent these, like, all days bonding together, chilling together, right? And so, but she's still great with me. You know what I'm saying? She definitely misses me. When I come in the door, I'm like, Veyda! And she like smiles and like walks towards me. I'm like, oh, thank God. and we do a thing now. For some reason, I don't even know how this happened, but we put on either Frozen or Moana or Encanto. And during the talking parts, she either sits or walks around. But as soon as a song starts up, she looks for me. And she walks towards me to pick her up, because I pick her up for all the songs and we dance around. So now as soon as the song starts up, she's looking for me. And I feel so special.
Ass.
Yeah.
You got her ass, dude.
And now it's weird. I definitely got her ass, because it's not only, I thought it was just with these movies, but it was the weirdest shit. I put on just some like a Drake and Rihanna, one of their songs, right? I forgot what it was called.
Chris Brown Hit Me. There you go.
Oh God, yeah. When Chris Brown smacked Drake.
Yeah.
But then I put the song on, and instead of like dancing around, she looked for me to pick her up. I'm like, oh, it's a music. You just want to dance with Daddy.
Oh, look at that, dude. Yeah. Oh man, I hope I get a daughter.
What if you get a little just like you son?
Oh, I'm gonna throw them away, like in the 300. Just throw them off a cliff and just see what happens with them.
Yeah, make sure if they're fit to survive, then they deserve to live.
And they'll come back with the
with the fucking
with the shield. Lift your shield. Yeah! In that part of the movie, I actually fucking died laughing. And nobody was laughing but me. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. Lift your shield.
Dude, I remember a moment where my dad cracked up, and I was like, this is when I was younger, and I was like embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, Dad, please, it's not the time to cry. But now I would have cracked up, of course, right, with him. It was in Titanic, and there's one part in Titanic when the boat starts to like go this way, because it's like it's getting bottom heavy, and people are falling off the ship.
Are you talking about when they hit the propeller?
Yes!
Bro, I cracked the fuck up. That's so hilarious.
Wow.
That was one of those moments where I was one of the only people going,
bro, it would have been you and my dad fucking opposite ends of the theater dying, because it was happening. The guy went,
and it was so funny because it's ironic. He hit a propeller and he started spinning like a propeller. So I was cracking the fuck up.
My dad died, and I was like, oh my God, Dad, this is not the. I was like,
I bet you I was in the same theater, and you're just like, he's laughing too. I'm just. We were young though.
We were super young.
Yeah.
That's the first titty I've ever seen with my parents, well, in a theater, because Thai karaoke DVDs, it's just naked women.
Hey, you know what movie made me feel funny?
What?
In my downstairs? What's it called? Is it Alien? No, the one where the girl was an alien. She was a blonde girl. There was a swimming pool thing. What the fuck is that called?
It might be Alien. No, it's not Alien. That's a classic.
No.
It was
It's like symbiote.
shit. Invasion.
It's like something where something takes over your body. Symbiote. Species.
Yes.
That's symbiote.
Yes. I went back to my young erection memory.
The desk starts rising.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I didn't know this was a sit-stand desk.
She's
just my dick.
She's running around butt naked the whole movie.
The swimming pool scene, and I just remember watching it, and it was at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel funny inside. And I don't know why, but I want to watch this over and over again.
When was the first? Well, let's eat something first before I ask you about jacking off. So David, even though you're on a diet, this is a special occasion. Okay,
See, not on this show though.
Not on this show. This is your cheat day.
Mm-hmm.
I have a special treat. First, okay, I have chicken McNuggets.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno, chicken McNugget. Pero not only do I have the McChicken nuggets, but
Oh wow!
I have something. A special package sent to me from McDonald's. You didn't watch my IG story, did you?
No.
Thank God.
What is
Check
that?
this out, bro. Check this out. Hold on. Wait till you get a load of this. Yes.
Morty!
I gotta have that Mulan dipping Szechuan sauce, Morty. I gotta have that sauce, Morty.
I've actually never had this.
Neither have I. And I was gonna do a fucking TikTok or whatever, trying it, and I was like, no, I will save this for David and dudes behind the motherfucking foods.
I've always wanted to try this.
Dog,
and
me too.
I never had this before.
I gotta have that sauce, Morty. I gotta have that dipping sauce, that Szechuan sauce, Morty. I gotta
Wow.
have that Mulan Szechuan dipping sauce, Morty. That McNugget sauce, Morty. I gotta have it.
Let me tell you something. You thought I had a fat boner on species. This right here.
Bruh.
Ni hao wow.
Ni hao wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Wow. And guess what? Say it backwards. Wow.
Wow. Mom.
So are you excited?
Yes.
Here you go, bro.
Amazing.
Oh yeah,
And it's black and gold.
Hell yeah. Oh. I was like, not gonna lie. So, we get sent shit all the time, right? I opened this shit from McDonald's and I was like, oh my God. And she was like, what? And I was like, babe, the Szechuan sauce from Rick and Morty. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Stupid Canadian.
Oh.
You don't know anything.
They don't. I gotta have that sauce, Morty. I gotta have that Mulan sauce,
Smells like
Morty.
sesame oil. A little soy in there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely getting that sesame in there, huh? Maybe some hoisin.
Maybe. Let's try this.
Let's get it, dog.
Ave Maria.
I need another dip, yep. Like a sweet and sour hoisin situation.
I like it. I will say this though. Compared to the other McDonald's sauces, it's not in your face. Because this is already really seasoned. Celery salt, onion salt, garlic powder, whatever. But I like it.
I don't dislike it. I'm still assessing the situation.
I think I like it. I don't it don't beat no sweet and sour though.
It's like an Asian barbecue.
Okay. I would put this over some chicken and grill it. It's addictive though. What is that? Oh, that's addictive. Oh yeah. Oh.
Gotta have that sauce. I gotta have that sauce, Morty.
So, let me tell you something. I proposed to my fiance in Japan at next to the Kamogawa River that she used to bike every day. And it was one of the best moments of my life. This tops it.
Congratulations, by the way.
Oh.
I don't know if I ever told you that. I probably did.
You know. I'm leaving her tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm just happy to be trying this. What happened?
Happy birthday to you. It passed a week ago or so. Happy
sure.
birthday to you.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Happy birthday, dear Tim. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
man.
Yeah, about a month ago. I didn't do shit. Just family came over. Mom made a bunch of food as always.
You know what? You all notice that when we get older, birthdays are like, meh.
I mean, when you get older, it's kind of like what you want to make out of it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You can either be like, meh, it's whatever, or you can have a dinner or throw a party, but you got to throw your own parties when you're older.
Also, our life is great. Every day's my fucking birthday, dude.
Every day is a celebration. Every day is a birthday. And yeah, you know what? There was like a few years ago, man, this had to be, man, like me and Chia weren't married yet, so this had to be like 5 years ago. Me and Benji threw like a big party at this little spot downtown. And it was so fun. I guess we weren't friends yet because you weren't there, but
Yeah.
it was fucking lit, dog. Like I had a taco man upstairs making tacos, and this location, it was called House of Gods, and when you went inside, it looked like a house party. Like there was like a kitchen and stairs, and I remember specifically, like a week after the party, everybody that was there. Because you know how sometimes you're worried, like, oh, are my friends from this area going to get along with my friends from this area or these different, like, sections of your life? You know what I'm saying? But everybody had a great time. And I remember everybody coming up to me the next week and be like, bro, the vibes at your party were so great. Such good vibes from everybody. Just good vibes. And that just made me happy.
I do want to throw, I never celebrate my birthday. Like, I've never really cared for birthdays, right? But I think for birthdays, for me, it's not so much about me, but it's about for everybody else. So it's like, definitely, I think next year, I might throw a big one, dude. Just for no fucking reasons. I never really had a big birthday party because I personally just never wanted it. But it's like, got a little money. Might as well just throw something dope.
The world is open again.
Yeah. Come on through, people. Get some fire-ass food and get smashed.
Or do you want to just save that money for your wedding?
Yeah, fuck the wedding, huh?
All right, well, we're going to talk about wedding and the first time we jacked off right after this break. All right. Well, check this out, David. So, if anyone lies on your financial support, whether it's a child, I have that, an aging parent, I have 2 of those, or even a business partner, I got a couple of those, you need life insurance. Oh, dude, I just was talking about life insurance the other day because what if I died? Chia and Veyda need that money. Life insurance gives you the peace of mind that if something happens to you, your loved ones would have a financial cushion for rent or mortgage payments, loans, education costs, and everyday expenses, okay? Here's how it works, okay? Policy Genius is your one-stop shop to find the insurance you need at the right price. Click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com/dudes and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The team of licensed experts at Policy Genius are on hand through the entire process to help you understand your options and make decisions with confidence. The Policy Genius team works for you, not the insurance companies. Whether you're just starting to shop or have questions about your active policy, they're your independent advocates offering unbiased advice. And this is great because that shit can get so confusing. And for something like this, you want to know what's going on so your family is taken care of, okay? Policy Genius doesn't add on extra fees and they don't sell your info to third parties. I mean, it's just lit, okay? So for y'all, head to policygenius.com/dudes to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. One more time, go to policygenius.com/dudes to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you can save. Listen up, you little disgusting freak. Your breath stinks and I'm gonna tell you why. You are not scraping your tongue like you should be. Look at this. This is after I brush my tongue and I still have this gross layer of goopy, drippy nastiness coming off of it. Yuck. The world is open again and you've been kissing strangers and eating random booties, so the least you can do is keep your mouth clean. Well, Goody Brand got you. We just dropped these sexy copper tongue scrapers, dishwasher safe, sleek, stylish, and durable AF. So get you a tongue scraper so you can go back to eating ass without the guilt of having disgusting breath all day. You little freak.
Better help. Better help. It's all about that mental health. Hey, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. People don't always realize that physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, and even digestive fart butt issues can be indicators of stress. And let's not forget about doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much, undereating, and overeating. Wow. If somebody wrote this because they saw me, hey, fuck you, but this is how it is. These are my problems. Listen, I've used BetterHelp for quite a while now. Whenever I need to talk to my counselor, I just give them a quick message. If I don't want to see them in person, guess what? I don't have to, because BetterHelp, you could do it through video chats, you could do it through phone stuff, and guess what? Accessible, and it's more affordable than in-person therapy. Tim, what do you think about mental health?
I think that it is beautiful that more people are talking about it. I think not everyone realizes how common it is. I sure didn't realize it growing up. And I think sometimes, we really just need to express ourselves and talk about what we're going through, and it will really help.
Yes, there's a lot of things I had to unpack. I had to unpack the fact that when I used to feel sad, my dad called me a pussy. And I'm like, you know what? Not true, Dad. People have feelings.
That's right. So do pussies.
Exactly. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Give it a try and see if online therapy can help lower your stress. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and dudes behind the foods with Tim Chantarangsu and David Stowe listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/foods. That's BETTERHELP.com/foods.
And actually, David, another reason why I got these for you.
You shut the fuck up.
Because it's your birthday. It's your birthday tomorrow.
Hey guys, guess what? During the break, this guy was like, your birthday's in May.
I knew it was an M.
Do you know Chia's phone number by heart?
Yeah, it's like one of 3 numbers that I actually still know by heart.
All right, never mind then.
Mariel got pissed.
I don't know Mariel's number. I only know my dad's.
I know my dad's, Chia's, and Eric's, because Eric has had the same number since we're in high school.
Oh, back in the day? You gotta memorize numbers.
You had to.
There was no this fucking contact list shit. You just had to know people's numbers. You motherfuckers are lucky, dude.
Spoiled.
We had it. So, before Google Maps and Apple Maps, you would have to get, what was that one website?
MapQuest.
MapQuest. And we would have to print out the route beforehand and be very mindful of fucking signs.
Looking at that shit on a piece of paper.
Yes.
Actually paying attention to signs.
How the fuck did we do that? That shit was so hard.
Dog, we were a different breed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. We were out here saying the N-word.
The N-word and the F-word? No. Yeah, we would say Nebraska and Florida, the worst
all
states.
the time.
Just kidding.
Nebraska. My goodness. Times have changed a lot, man.
Times have definitely changed, and I wanted to ask you about, have you heard that Pusha T diss track towards the Filet-O-Fish?
No. You're lying.
Well, okay. Also, I have a Filet-O-Fish for us to split if you want some.
Yes. There is no greater sandwich of fish than the Filet-O-Fish.
Dude. Okay, well, let me tell you this, bro. I'm just going to rip it if you don't mind.
Oh. I could eat that in one bite if I want to.
Here, I'm going to give you the piece with more tartar sauce on it because it's your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And I knew that. So, a few days ago, Pusha T... Well, you know what? Make Filet-O-Fish come out this fool's nose. Hey, you want a napkin?
That kind of hurt, actually.
A few days ago, Pusha T put out a diss track with Arbys, dissing the Filet-O-Fish.
I'll never listen to Pusha T ever again.
I was very upset because I'm a fan of Pusha T, but I love the Filet-O-Fish.
I guess you just do anything for a paycheck, huh?
Well, here's the background on it. Oh, let me dip my Filet-O-Fish in this Mulan Szechuan sauce, Morty. So, hold on, guys, just chewing. I don't want to chew all in your ear if you're listening to the podcast. Just a little dead air. Deal with it, all right?
Mm-hmm. ASMR.
Okay, so apparently, did you know that Pusha T wrote "Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it"?
You're fucking lying.
Pusha T wrote that, or the Clips wrote that. Pusha T and his brother.
Wait, how long has it been around?
It's a long time.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Pusha T wrote it. Justin Timberlake sang it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. So the story goes, from what I've heard, is that Pusha T.
I feel like you're lying to me right now.
No. I put this on everything. I put that on everything. I'm not even lying. Just like this sauce, I put that on everything. Pusha T wrote it, or the Clips wrote it, but his deal was he just got paid to do it. He didn't get royalties. So I guess something happens where he's kind of salty at McDonald's about his deal. And so now he's on Arby's side, fucking dissing the Filet-O-Fish because Arby's has this like fish sandwich that they're trying to push right now.
There's no way that Arby's fish sandwich is as good as a Filet-O-Fish.
Well, we got to try it out.
Oh, we should. By the way, the first time I ever had Arby's was like a year ago.
Really?
Never had Arby's before, and I had their meat with like cheese sauce and shit with the little horseradish. Gotta tell you, it's pretty fucking good.
Oh, here's the thing. I am never like, I'm in the mood for Arby's. But every time I've had Arby's, I've enjoyed myself.
Road trip food, fucking fire.
Me and Rick, so in our area, there was a Lakewood Mall and a Cerritos Mall. And to drive down from mall to mall, you go down South Street, and there was always an Arby's right there. And every day, or every time we go to the mall, we'd be like, we gonna try fucking Arby's one day. And we never did. As high school, college kids, we never did. Where I was like, one day. And then I had Arby's a couple times because everyone said their curly fries were delicious, and they are.
Fire.
You know who loves Arby's, who you'd never expect?
Who?
Fucking Nikki Blades.
Really?
Arby's is her shit. With all her like fucking love of like the bougiest food, fucking uni, caviar, she loves it. She will be like, oh my God, Arby's, number 6, extra horsey sauce, blah, blah, blah. That's her shit.
Say everybody got a little chink in their armor, dude. And Nikki Blades is her loving Arby's. Mm-hmm. But Arby's pretty fucking fire, man. I don't know if it's like, I think the thing that threw me off when I first saw it, I was like, this don't look like roast beef. But I don't care. Tastes good. It's delicious.
I'm not mad at all.
I'll say this, man. Not bad. If you eat it, don't expect too much. You go in, you're like, oh, this is actually pretty fire. A lot of meat.
It's a good meat sandwich. Mm-hmm. All right, speaking of playing with our meat, I was going to ask you this in the beginning. When did you go from, oh, I feel a tingle in my pants, to I discovered masturbation and changed your life forever?
So actually, years ago on JK News, they asked me the first time I ever masturbated, and I couldn't remember it. But Bart and Joe knew exactly when, the height of the sun, the weather, the breeze, and everything. And then, like a year or so after, out of fucking nowhere, I remembered the first time I masturbated.
Yes, go JK News, homie. We got all the stories right here.
I don't give a fuck. But I was, and this is how young I was. I still had my Mickey Mouse blanket.
Adorable.
And it was the one with Mickey Mouse where he has the magic hat.
Oh, and
where he's a wizard.
And that made you horny.
Yes, and I saw it and I was like, dude, Mickey can get it anytime, dude. There he goes. And I just remember I just started like playing with my dick. Mm-hmm. And then I remember too that after I came, it kind of hurt.
The first one is intense.
It hurt. I was like, ow, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
And then I did it again.
Yeah.
What kind of weird shit is that?
Oh, trust me, we've all done it. We've all did it. And we all do it again and again and again.
And then from then on, my mom was like, so you have to do your own laundry? Everything's a little too stiff and hard.
Yeah, she's like, how much, did you put this in the freezer? What is this? I remember one day we were doing some type of like, me and my parents were like just watching movies late in the living room. And I was like, just cuddled up with a body pillow, right? And it was late. My parents had knocked out. And And Thai pajamas are very silky. So I was like hugged up with this pillow and did a move with my leg. And I was like, oh, what was that sensation I'm feeling? So I kept kind of just like rubbing up against the pillow. And I was like, oh. And then so it became a thing where whenever my parents would leave the house, which was pretty often, they left me alone a lot, I just started like fucking humping this body pillow, you know what I'm saying? And then I started like squishing the pillow, like squishing it up against my dick, right? And then it wasn't until one day when my mom was gone, went to the market or whatever, I had the pillow squished up against my penis, and I was just like kind of just thrusting, and I thought pre-cum was cum. Like, I had never actually fully busted yet. And I remember me and my boy Johnny on the playground talking about it in like 7th, 8th grade. He was like, yeah, you know when you come and it like squirts out? And I was like, and I was like, yeah, sure. And
of course. I squirt all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I squirt.
And then so one day I was humping this pillow, and I was like, you know what? Even though I got this stuff, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to just keep going, see what happens. And that was the real, and I was like, oh, shit. And then I felt like, I was like, oh, God, something new is happening right now. And then that first bust, yeah, like you said, it kind of hurts because it's so intense. Yeah. It's like the power of all your ancestors coming together, just like one fireball.
Little fucking Hadouken.
Yes, it's your first Hadouken ever.
Hadouken! Ah!
So you're just laying there like, gah.
Have you ever jacked off in when you're showering and it's really hot and then you got a little dizzy? Yeah, me neither. Never mind, guys. So on this episode, we're gonna
interesting.
Hey, we're gonna move on from this episode. That wraps up this episode. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Have you ever something if you're with your happiness or achieving your goals?
Then you need to take care of yourself and jack off till you get dizzy in the shower, like BetterHelp. No, well, here's the thing. I don't get dizzy too often. I don't get like a head rush when I get up too fast. Like, I don't get very dizzy. So maybe this is a normal thing.
I remember I was taking this hot ass shower and I was jacking off, and then when you're trying to nut, you get on your tippy toes a little bit. So I was just like on my tippy toes. I remember I nutted, and then the whole room started spinning. I was like, oh shit. And I was, he's all soapy and shit. I'm all slipping all over the place. Oh, God. And I just sit there on the wall. I was like, oh, my God, never again.
And then you passed out, and your mom walks into you, finds you in the shower, laid out, fucking nut all over the place.
My mom was like, nobody takes a shower this long. Just knocking on the door.
My parents definitely knew that I went to go jack off in the shower one time because I just wasn't slick about it, too. Like, I was so dumb. Like, we were watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and then we literally watching... And then, like, in the middle of it, I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to take a shower now. And just went to the bathroom and was there for, like, I don't know, fucking half an hour.
Your dad knew what you were doing.
Yeah, both of them did. I came out, my parents were like, oh, pretty long shower there, huh?
You still have some soap on you right now, you fucking sicko.
I was like, yeah, cool, guys, good night.
So, that also reminds me. So, I drank when I was super young, right? I started drinking when I was like 14. And then I think I stopped drinking when I was like 19 or so when I was in college. So when my 21st birthday hit, I didn't even drink because I didn't care for drinking.
You're supposed to get sloshed, bro.
I refused. I already did that so many times. So I didn't really care. But then my 22nd birthday, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll start drinking again. Fuck it, why not? So near Davis, there was this place called Sudworks. And Sudworks, I think on Wednesday, they had $1 beer night. Every fucking beer was $1. Now the beer wasn't fucking great. I think it's like maybe some of their messed up batches that they sell for. So it's $1 a cup, and it's just a little fucking clear, semi-clear white plastic cup about this big. And so the wait is so fucking long. You go up there and you order as much as you can because if you have to get back in that line, it's going to take another hour. So they literally bought, I don't know, like 40 fucking cups of beer.
Damn.
Right? But a lot of people didn't drink that much. But at that time, I it's been a while. I was like, I could still drink. I think I threw back like 15 of those cups of beer.
Oh, Lord. That had to be like, I don't know, like 5 bottles.
I fucking drank. This is the most drunk I've ever been, even past the Picklesburg thing.
Really?
I was so fucking drunk. So my buddy Veyda at the time, she drove me home. But she said that I was so like mindful of not trying to throw up in her car. I somehow found this yellow PacSun bag, and while she was driving back, threw projectile vomited in there. I was like, "Pa, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry." Wrapped it up, threw it away. I go inside, and my parents never see me drink. Right? I go into the bathroom, and I'm so fucking plastered in so much fucking pain. I couldn't stop throwing up. I just hit the shower with my clothes on.
Oh, God.
And I laid in the bathtub with fully clothed. And then my dad, this is how Korean he is. I'm fucking in pain, right?
Yeah.
And I think I probably had alcohol poisoning. I threw up so much, I popped all the blood vessels in my eyes.
You had like black eyes or what?
It was all red.
Oh, shit.
So it was all fucking blood red with just pupils because I was throwing up so fucking much. People have gone blind that way.
Oh, God.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, when like you fucking tear a retina or some shit. Yeah.
So my dad, all I hear is my dad. My mom's like, "He's sick. We should take him to the hospital." My dad's like, "He made his choice. Let him die." And I'm just sitting there God, just take me away. He goes, "You like drinking? Then fucking die." I'm like, bro, you gonna say this to me as I'm in pain?
Well, and you learned your lesson.
No, I did not. If you've seen the Picklesburg episode, I did not.
I think the drunkest my parents have ever seen me was so one time we did this movie, me and my boys, we did a movie called Thai Smile. And one night we're like, "Yo, let's watch it and like let's drink, let's take a shot every time something's not funny." And by this time, we just thought the movie was so, like, cringe, you know what I'm saying? Because we filmed it so long ago. And so we were just taking mad shots. And I'm drinking vodka, like, straight from the bottle at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably the gross shit, probably the Popov, too, again. I don't know what the fuck it was, but or it's like some fucking Smirnoff or some shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm, like, so drunk. And then I remember... Well, I don't really remember, but then I was told about this afterwards. So like my ex called my dad to come get me, and then Rick carried me to the car. And apparently Rick picked me up, and I'm like, "Rick, you're strong." And then they fucking threw me in the car, took me back home, and I guess like I kept. Sometimes when I get really drunk, I feel like my chest is heavy. Mm-hmm. So. I've been conscious enough of myself to realize when I'm doing this, and I'll breathe like this. I'll go, because I want to know that I'm breathing. So I'll go,
what the fuck?
And I'll just be in bed doing that for like hours. And so Chia, the past couple times I've been drunk, you know, she's like, "God, you're just making noise all night. Ugh, it's so annoying." She fucking hates me when I'm drunk.
Let me tell you what's funny about Chia. When this fool gets plastered drunk, right? She'll like text me and like, "This fool is so drunk right now, right? It's so annoying." And I'm cracking the fuck up, right? And mind you, as a homie, I have to defend him, right? I know it's useless.
Right.
Right? It's like, "Oh, you know what? He's just blowing off a little something. He'll be fine." She goes, "No, fuck this idiot."
Yeah. Chia has this thing where she uses the most the words they use in movies to call someone stupid. She'll be like, "Ugh, this imbecile."
I loathe you.
She fucking hates when I get drunk, especially. She just thinks I'm the most annoying person.
Do you
in the
know
world.
what this troglodyte did earlier?
This fucking Neanderthal can't control himself.
This Cro-Magnon came through, dragging his club and knuckles all through my home whilst...
This uncouth slob. Yeah, no.
She hates it, dude.
So
I just remember I was just like, "Hey, you know what? Sometimes he just, he's a busy guy. You gotta let off steam." She goes, "No, fuck you." I'm like, "All right, I tried."
Bro, the other day, so funny. I told this on No Chaser too, but I was going to shoot No Chaser, and the homies from the Under the Influence podcast, they do like Asian hard seltzers, like yuzu flavor and like lychee flavors and shit. So I'm like, I'm gonna grab some for the podcast today. But it was like, I told Chia, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna chill off the liquor. I'm just gonna have like beer and wine, you know?" Mm-hmm. So I grabbed like 4 of them upstairs because we keep our beer and stuff upstairs. I grabbed like 4 of them. They're in my hands, and then I see a jacket that I want to wear. I grab the jacket, I sling it over myself. So then I'm walking down the stairs with the fucking jacket covering the boobs, right? So it looks like I'm trying to hide it. And as Chia's walking, as she's walking by the stairs, one falls out of my hand and bounces down the stairs. So I look mad, like I'm trying to fucking, yeah. She's like, are you being sneaky? I'm like, no!
Oh, you think I'm dumb? You think I'm a... He's like, get away with it or something. Our trust is broken. You think you don't even care about Veyda. What do you think about your child for once?
Chia does not sound like that.
No, she does not. She does not.
Oh shit!
Really?
How does Mariel feel when you get drunk? Does she get mad? Does she care?
She just says I smell like an old Korean man. She hates the smell of alcohol off of somebody's breath. So she dislikes, she just goes, ugh, you stink. And she lets it be known to me. But I'm so drunk, I don't care. I do not care. I'm having the time of my life.
The funniest shit when I come home drunk is that like, same shit, I'll go home and I'll just go right to sleep, right? So I knock out, I'm fucking snoring, and meanwhile, Chia's just in bed looking at me like, God, this motherfucker. She can't sleep because I'm snoring. She's just like, we're just like stewing and bubbling.
The haberdashery. I don't even know if that's a word.
It is, and you used it right, I think.
The haberdashery of it all. I've, the one time that she told me that was really weird is when I got crossfaded. I accidentally got crossfaded because I took this tincture and it wasn't CBD, but even if it was CBD.
What's a tincture?
So a tincture is an oil. So it's concentrated. They usually take about half a drop, or depending on how many milligrams of THC or CBD or whatever it has.
Okay. I
mixed up my CBD tincture with my THC one. And I don't like that one. I just got it. Someone gave it to me. So I took it and I didn't even realize that I took it. And then also, I did a podcast for about, an hour and a half. I drank like 3 glasses of vodka.
Look at you.
I didn't know. And so I was fine. And then we go into a shabu restaurant and with me and my buddy Ed.
You want these 2 nuggets? I had a McChicken beforehand, so I'm full.
I'll eat it. So we're sitting there, and as we're talking, everything starts slowing down, like instant, like this. So we're talking like this, and he's like opening up to me about his personal problems and his issues, and all I'm saying in my head is like, David, focus.
Yes, dog. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, focus and pay attention. After a while, I didn't know what he was saying, and I said to him, this is what he told me. I go, you need to take my keys. I just handed him my keys. He goes, what's going on? I was like, everything is moving in slow motion. So what it felt like was this, and then my head was still here, and then it would snap back this way. So it was a crazy delay. Well, guess what? I got so crossfaded, I started having an outer body experience because it was a shit ton of THC and a shit ton of alcohol. So at this point, I'm looking at him, and I say to him, I go, I'm dead. And he goes, what? I goes, I've been dead for years. I figured it out. So at this point, I astral projected out of my body.
Wow.
And I was looking down at us.
Wow.
Like this. And I was like, oh, I've been dead this whole time.
Oh, wow.
And I just figured it out. Like I was in the Matrix. And then I started seeing like colors, like kaleidoscopes of colors, which is, it's like shroom shit. And have you ever seen those like 3D renderings of like objects and it turns into spikes and balls? Yeah. That's what I kept on seeing.
Wow, that sounds cool.
So I was kind of freaking out, and he was like, listen. And I was telling him, like, listen, I'm going to die. And he was like, no, nobody has died from being high. He starts taking me home, but now that your perception of time is all fucked up, I was in the car, and I don't remember saying this, but this is what he told me. I said, we've been in the car for 3 years. But wait, how is it 3 years when we're only 15 minutes away? So it's only 3 months. And I'm high as fuck.
And it's making sense.
Yes. And so I go home and I look at him and I'm just like, don't tell Mariel I'm high. And so I compose myself. I go inside. My back is turned to Mariel. She goes, how was dinner? And I can't lie to her. So I turn around. I go, I'm high. And I start crying.
No, you did
Yeah,
not.
I start tearing up. I go, I'm high. And then I run to the couch and I jump on it. And I just start, I start trying to sleep.
Oh my God.
And she's like, what happened? He goes, he accidentally took THC and he drank. But then in the middle of the night, I woke up, I had the munchies, and I just started grabbing handfuls of M&Ms. I started shoving it in my fucking mouth.
You're disgusting.
I'm high.
I hate being high like that.
Oh, I don't like it at all.
And I have
the worst.
The exact same story because, I don't get high often. But one time I was at a little backyard party at PD Flow's house, and he's always trying to like smoke me out and shit because he's like a big weed dude now. And I was just smoking a little bit with him and his chick, and then I remember being in the backyard, Rick was talking to me about something very serious, a very serious story. And, Rick doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, so I'm like, God, I don't want Rick to know I'm high. And the exact same shit. He's talking to me, telling me something very serious, and I'm like just trying to focus as hard as I can to like try and pick anything he's saying and be like, yeah, nah, that's the crazy thing about it. But in my head, I'm like, what is he talking about? What is he saying?
Why? What is going on? I'm like looking at him like this. Don't let him know you're high.
All right, guys, we'll take a little smoke break and we'll be right back.
My friends, have you heard of truff? If you haven't heard of truff, most likely you've been living under a rock, and a flavorless rock at that. Truff has some of the hottest, most delicious hot sauces on the market. On top of that, their tomato sauce. Listen, I recently got the truff. I believe it was the spicy one. What's it? The spicy freaking
It was the spicy marinara truffle. It was bomb.
It was so fucking good, dude. I just shaved a little fine Parmigiano Reggiano in there, made it super creamy, and abondanza, papi de pupi, shabala papa. It was so good.
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
Yes. What do you think about that, Super Mario?
Oh, it's very good.
Thank you, Super Mario. You just go to puberty soon, huh? It's pretty crazy. Truff's line of luxury pantry staples is designed to elevate every dining experience. Inspired by streetwear and hip-hop culture, this hot sauce brand has an edge. The Truff's full lineup of products includes hot sauces, pasta sauces, mayonnaise, and their very own truffle oil. Truff's products are infused with 100% real black winter truffle or white truffle. That means no synthetic or artificial flavoring ever. I love it. Truff offers a variety of gift sets that are perfect for anyone and any occasion. The gift set includes their VIP white and white hotter hot sauces and also 3-pack bundles, which feature an assortment of Truff hot sauces, my friends. The #1 best-selling sauce on Amazon and #1 best-selling sauce at Whole Foods. Truff has received 10,000 plus customer reviews, so you know it's fire and bomb. So our lovely listeners get 15% off site-wide plus free shipping with promo code DUDES at truff.com. That's 15% off everything at Truff. That's TRUFF, F as in fire.com. Promo code DUDES.
David, so,
Yes,
do you know what Green Chef is?
I do not.
Typical. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company, and Green Chef offers eating well, and Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or none of that like David So, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preference.
So necessary.
And let me tell you guys, okay? Look, here's the thing, okay? Green Chef's keto and paleo options give you the premium proteins and vital veggies you need to conquer your day, which is great for me because I'm really trying to cut back on the carbs. Your boy's trying to slim down a little bit so I can look good on these cameras, you know what I'm saying? And it's sustainable. Enjoy your greens while being green. Green Chef is the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of the plastic in every box and 100% of their carbon emissions and their carbon footprint, okay? And one more thing, Green Chef's expert chefs curate every recipe so you can enjoy restaurant quality dishes at home without compromising on taste, okay? Some of my favorite Green Chef recipes include that creamy paprika shrimp. Oh my God, they got the green beans on the side and that creamy sauce, and that shrimp was fresh AF, my dude. Green Chef saves you time by cutting down on weekly meal planning, prepping, and grocery shopping, okay? And just for y'all, we got a special treat, okay? Go to greenchef.com/dudes130 and use code dudes130 to get $130 off plus free shipping. One more time, go to greenchef.com/dudes130 and use code dudes130 to get $130 off plus free shipping. Green Chef, it's the #1 meal kit for eating well. Speaking of astral projection and food, so I've told you I lucid dream on occasion, right?
Which I still don't understand how the fuck you do.
It's a trip.
I'm so fucking jealous.
I can't.
Your thick, voluptuous hair, and you just lucid dream all over the fucking place.
Not all over the place. It's a rare occasion, and I value it and treasure it. I want to harness it more. But last night, it wasn't even a lucid dream, but it was so real. And this was such a fucking dope experience because, as you know, well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I've been off cheese.
For never.
for a few years now, right? And probably the worst thing about it is, vegan cheese can be good to an extent, but pizza just isn't the same. There are some really good vegan pizzas out there, or vegan cheese that's used on pizza out there, but it's never the same as real cheese pizza, okay?
Yeah, it sucks.
So last night, dog, I fucking had a dream that I was eating real pizza, and this shit felt so real. Like I'm talking about, I tasted every bite. I felt fucking full afterwards. And last night I kind of woke up like every couple hours after like really intense dreams, but I woke up at like 2, 3 a.m., and I was like, I just had pizza. Like in my
You felt satisfied?
I felt satisfied. Like in my brain and my body, I felt like I just had a bomb-ass pizza. Like it felt comparable to real life because it felt so realistic. Like I tasted it. I fucking felt full. It was crazy.
Was this you doing the whole, what's it called?
Lucid dreaming?
Yeah.
It wasn't even me doing it on purpose. It was just a dream. But when I woke up, I was like, wow.
You know what's so funny? Because you told the story about you eating pizza, it's pretty cool. If I did, they're like, fucking fat ass. Of course you would, fatty. What else did you dream about? Arbys? You fucking chunk boy.
Let me ask you this also. Someone asked me in my DMs, they were like, Tim, how do you guys feel about ranch on pizza, dipping pizza into ranch?
I fucking love it.
I fucking love it as well.
I know there's like an Italian person out there that's like, why are you going to put a ranch on a pizza la bola?
Why you ruining my masterpiece? No, but this guy, this dude messaged me on in the DMs, and he's like, hey man, can you settle an argument for me? Like, how do you guys feel about ranch on pizza? And I was like, oh yeah, we can talk about that. And he's like, yeah, because I can't believe someone would take like an Italian classic like pizza and put ranch on it. I was like, let me tell you, bro, I'm gonna answer your question, but you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, it's like, let me tell you something. You're the idiot in the conversation. You're useless and you know nothing. Maybe I'm not talking about a nice margarita. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about a New York slice.
That mushroom pepperoni sausage.
Mm-hmm. And you get that crust, that thick crust, and you squat it.
I like to do me and Chia do a sriracha. We do a ranch and sriracha combo mix, and then we dip all our pizza in that.
I do a Tabasco rancha.
Yeah.
Tabasco sauce and a little bit of ranch goes a long way for me.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so he was trying to be like, oh, these fucking people. Do you not know that we're not like that at all? we have the bouge and we have the
trash.
The trash.
We love it all.
I love trash food all the time.
I sure the fuck do.
I don't ever crave. The things I crave the most are honestly a lot of trash food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it always hits the spot.
It gives you like a little fucking serotonin boost.
Oh, dude, it gives me muscles and shit. It gives me all fucking... Oh, by the way, too, when I get buff, man, you're going to be the fat guy.
No, I will not let that happen. I will bring mounds and mounds. Yeah, this is all a part of my plan.
Saw me, he was like, hey, so you want a couple extra...
Like, oh, this fool been working out, huh?
A couple extra chicken nuggets?
Well, here's the thing. I couldn't finish my chicken nuggets because as I was like waiting... after I got our food, I was so hungry, I ordered a spicy McChicken for myself because I got so hyped because, dog, they brought the spicy McChickens back.
Literally the best.
Huh.
Is this still $1?
Yes, I think. I don't know. I didn't look at my receipt because I don't do that anymore because I'm rich.
How much is it? Oh, are you poor?
I go to McDonald's and I don't even look at the receipt.
The haberdashery.
Let's see. Oh no. Oh.
$2?
$2.79. What the fuck?
Why is that $1 something more? That's pretty up there.
Crazy.
And it's the same size as the McChicken.
It used to be on the dollar menu.
Yes.
It's $2.79.
Well, that's what you get for being rich. You didn't check the price.
Wow.
McChicken, also delicious.
But yes, I love the McChicken. I used to, so when I would get drunk after parties and clubs, go to McDonald's afterwards, my go-to was a McChicken and a double cheeseburger. That was my drunk shit. If I was going to McDonald's. If I was going to Jack in the Box, I was getting tacos, I'm getting some fucking jalapeno poppers, but I would always get a spicy McChicken and a double cheeseburger, and then they took the spicy McChicken away.
I never really ate McDonald's until college.
¿Por qué?
Because I was porque.
Oh.
Uh-huh. No, my parents never really let me go out to eat that much because they would always have food at the house. And I was a Burger King fan.
Oh, interesting.
This was during the time Burger King's burgers were like they were legit. They're way different now.
Yeah, I mean, Whoppers are still good.
Because I love that charbroiled taste, and I love their chicken sandwich. But I never had McDonald's until they had the 29-cent and 39-cent cheeseburger and hamburger.
Yes.
And then college, when you're broke, you got to go for the cheapest thing possible.
Yeah, bro.
And I would stockpile that shit, and it made me start falling in love with McDonald's.
Bruh.
And then I also gained 50 pounds.
I mean, shout out to McDonald's.
For me, keeping me nice and fluffy.
And funny. Yeah, these 29-cent, 39-cent cheeseburger hamburger days, my family would go every week. Well, maybe not every week, but we would go and we would order the max amount, which was like 20 of them. 20, so I think there was 29-cent hamburgers, 39-cent cheeseburgers. We would go on Wednesdays or whatever day it was, order like 20 of them shits, right? And then I would literally like, you know, it would be little hamburgers. And literally, dog, sometimes for breakfast, I would just grab a fucking hamburger. I would throw a Kraft single on it. I would take a little lettuce, throw it on there, throw it in the microwave, and I would just, make my own meal for like a week because we just had a fridge full of hamburgers.
Just microwave those bitches, and it's just as good as when you first had it.
Yeah, man.
McDonald's, sponsor this podcast real quick, huh?
Please.
We will talk about you every episode.
We
if you
love
like.
you guys.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
And like it's like that little shit they put on their hamburgers and cheeseburgers. That's that little bit of ketchup and mustard with a little bit of chopped onions and a little pickle.
I don't know, man. I don't like the fast food slander. It's my shit, though. I love it. It always hits the spot. Chicken McNuggets? Come on.
So you were a Burger King boy.
I was a big Burger King boy, and I actually loved Jack in the Box. Those non-meat tacos.
Dog. Jack in the Box was and still is my shit.
I would get the double bacon Western cheeseburger, which is the most calorie-packed burger that you could ever order. And I love that.
Dog. Jack in the Box, high-key game changer. The sourdough burger. Mm-hmm. They're fucking... You could go to Jack in the Box and get a chicken pita. You could get egg rolls. You could get breakfast all day, every day.
Jack in the Box is literally somebody was high as fuck and they made the menu.
Yes, dog. And their fucking buttermilk ranch. Oh.
Amazing.
If you get those tacos, dip them in the buttermilk ranch.
Isn't that weird, though? What is that? Why is it that we only do that with the Jack in the Box shit? You only do the ranch with the Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Morte bueno.
C'est magnifique.
Well, guys, that wraps up this episode of Dudes Behind the Foods.
Thank you for watching. We hope you learned a little something about life and love and spirituality and
masturbation.
Let me ask you this real quick before we go. When you would masturbate regularly, are you a lotion person or dry beats?
I usually do it in the shower now.
Interesting.
Because it's just easier to clean up. I don't got to worry about it.
I don't like shower masturbating.
I do it just because it's easier. And then also, I like passing out a little bit. So I'm just over here just grabbing the curtain and falling out.
Grabbing the curtain and choking yourself. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, when I masturbate, a lot of the times I'm just using hand-on peen.
Well, because the friction, it makes you come faster.
And I think men really know how to manipulate our foreskin properly. For a girl giving a gentleman a hand job, I don't recommend the dry beats. I recommend more lotion because we just know what to do with our foreskin manipulation.
Sometimes if it's a bad hand job, I just slap the hand away. I'll finish it. Like, excuse me, I'll do this.
Just sit over there and call me a dirty boy.
And a watch. Uncouth woman.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you rate it 5 stars on anywhere that you're listening to your podcast. And, hey, like, share, subscribe, watch the video. Follow David So. Follow me. Thank you for watching. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods.
That's actually really fucking good.
You know what's something we should have but we don't ever talk about is life insurance, okay? If someone relies on you for financial support, whether it's your child, your aging parent, or even a business partner, you need life insurance. Now, I got all of those, and I think it would be definitely important to have some insurance just in case something happened to me. Let's hope it doesn't, but if it does, I want to make sure that my family is taken care of, okay? Policy Genius is your one-stop shop to find the insurance you need at the right price. All you gotta do, click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com/dudes and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The team of licensed experts at Policy Genius are on hand through the entire process to help you understand your options and make decisions with confidence. The Policy Genius team works for you, not the insurance companies. Whether you're just starting to shop or have questions about your active policy, they're your independent advocates offering unbiased advice. And just for y'all, all you gotta do is go to policygenius.com/dudes to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save.
This podcast is brought to you by Green Chef. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. And my friends, let me tell you something. No matter what lifestyle of food you're walking, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. What do you think about that, Shakira?
I love it.
Thank you, Shakira. That was amazing. Green Chef makes cooking easy so you can spend less time stressing and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals. Isn't that right, Bill Cosby?
I love the Green Chef. It's very healthier than the meals I had in prison. Aww.
Convenient and easy, premium and organic, sustainable and variety and chef inspired, my friends. It has a little bit of everything for everybody. Go to greenchef.com/dudes130 and use code dudes130 to get $130 off plus free shipping.